let's get right into it. Number 7, flying. But only ahead. Have you ever daydreamed about having superpowers? Maybe you're stuck in traffic, staring at the sea of brake lights ahead of you, and you think, man, if I could just fly right now, I'd be home before Netflix even asked if I'm still watching. Well, here's the catch. What if that power came with a side effect? Picture this. You get your wish, you can fly. But only as a floating head. No arms, no legs, just your noggin zooming through the sky like a runaway balloon from a birthday party. At first, it sounds kind of awesome. Who wouldn't want to cut down their commute to like 3 minutes? But then reality hits. How do you open doors? How do you text your friends? More importantly, how do you grab a slice of pizza mid-flight? I mean, imagine meeting Superman in the sky. He's out here flexing, cape flowing, whole body looking majestic. And you just roll up like, sup, I'm the discount version. People wouldn't call you a hero, they'd call you a drone. Now, is this still worth it? Honestly, I think yes. You'd be the most efficient airport bypass system ever created. TSA lines? Never again. Plus, Halloween would basically be your Olympics. You wouldn't even need a costume. The downside? You'd probably get mistaken for a haunted balloon every time you flew past someone's window. So yeah, flying head, still a win. Just don't expect to win any arm wrestling contest anytime soon. Number 6, telekinesis. But only for burgers. Alright, let's move on to a classic fan favourite, telekinesis. The power to move things with your mind. It sounds incredible, right? Imagine never having to get off the couch again, remote across the room. Boom, it's in your hand. Need a soda from the fridge? Zap, problem solved. But here's the catch. You can only move burgers. That's it. Just burgers. At first you might laugh, but think about it. Your entire life would revolve around patties. Forget cars, forget furniture. You're now the world's most powerful fast food employee. People yell, "Order up!" And suddenly burgers are flying across the diner like you're running a beef-powered telekinesis show on Broadway. Now some might say, that's useless. But not me. I see potential here. Burgers are round, portable, and let's be honest, delicious. You could weaponize them. Imagine a burglar breaking into your house and suddenly wham, they get hit in the face with a quarter-pounder moving at 50 miles per hour. No one's robbing you twice. Plus, you could get creative. What if you encase burgers in resin? Burger-shaped spoons, burger-shaped hammers, a whole arsenal of meat-based tools. Sure, it's impractical and probably disgusting, but admit it, you'd watch that YouTube channel. The only downside? Grocery bills. You'd have to buy so many burgers just to keep your powers going that your fridge would look like it belongs to Ronald McDonald. But hey, if you're going to have a useless superpower, at least it comes with free lunch. So yeah, telekinesis limited to burgers. Weirdly, still worth it. Number 5, bring characters to life. But they hate you. Okay, this next power sounds like something every kid, and honestly, every bored adult, has dreamed of. The ability to bring any character to life. Think about it. You could hang out with Harry Potter, challenge Goku to an arm wrestling match, or have Pikachu as your personal emotional support animal. Sounds amazing, right? But here's the problem. Every character you bring to life hates you. Not just mildly annoyed, hates you. I mean deep soul-crushing hatred. You create a magical griffin best friend, majestic wings, glowing aura, the whole deal. And instead of soaring through the clouds together, he looks you dead in the eye and says, "Yeah, I can fly, but away from you." That hurts. Imagine summoning Spider-Man, hoping he'll teach you how to swing through New York, but instead, he's just webbing you to a lamppost out of pure spite. Or conjuring Batman, thinking, Cool, now I've got backup. Only for him to glare and go, I'm Batman. And you're not invited. Now, is this power still worth it? Honestly, probably not. Because if you're hated by every single character you bring to life, congratulations. You've just created the ultimate army of enemies. It's like Pokemon. Except every single one refuses to listen and actively wants you gone. And the real kicker, you can't even cheat the system. What if you create a genie who grants unlimited wishes? Boom, he still hates you. Suddenly, those wishes come with some very unfriendly fine print. So yeah, this one. Hard pass. Superpower ruined. Number 4, healing powers. But only after eating grass, now this one sounds like the ultimate cheat code in life. The power to heal anything with your mind. Stubbed your toe? Fixed. Break your arm? Fixed. Fall off the roof while trying to clean your gutters? Well, first of all, hire someone next time, but also fixed. Honestly, if you had this power, you'd be the most popular person on Earth. Governments would chase you. Hospitals would want to hire you. People would worship you like some sort of miracle worker. But then comes the side effect. You can only use it right after eating a bowl of grass clippings. Yep, fresh from the lawnmower. Forget your vitamins. It's salad straight from Home Depot. Think about how awkward this would make emergencies. Someone screaming, "We need a doctor!" And you roll up with a mouthful of grass like a panicked cow. People wouldn't think you're a hero. They'd think you lost a bet. And let's be real. Grass isn't exactly gourmet. You'd be seasoning it with dirt, bugs, and the occasional dandelion. Bon appetit. The worst part? You can't even let anyone know you have this power. Why? Because it's limited. You can only eat so much grass a day before people start asking, "Why is this guy mowing lawns with his mouth?" But here's the truth. Even with this weird condition, I'd still say it's worth it. Sure, you'll look ridiculous chewing on a bowl of clippings before saving someone's life. But you will save that life. And at the end of the day, who cares if people laugh, as long as they walk away healed? It's not glamorous. It's not pretty. But it works. And sometimes that's enough. Number 3, forgetting shows. But forever. Okay, this one sounds amazing at first. The ability to completely forget a show so you can re-watch it like it's brand new. Imagine hitting play on Breaking Bad, Game of Thrones. First 6 seasons only. Or Stranger Things, and feeling every twist, every jaw-dropping moment for the very first time. Again and again. Sounds like heaven, right? But then reality sets in. This power doesn't just let you re-experience a show once, it traps you in an endless cycle. You finish season 1, forget everything, start over. Months roll by, years vanish. And suddenly you're sitting in a rocking chair muttering, "Wow, Walter White sure is acting kinda shady, wonder what he's up to." Basically, you've turned your life into Netflix purgatory. Sure, you'll always have fresh content, but you'll also never move forward. Everyone else is talking about the new hit series, and you're still stuck re-binging Friends for the 42nd time, like it's premiere night in 1994. And here's the kicker. The side effect makes it worse. Before you even press play, you immediately lose interest. That's right. Your brain just goes, "Nah, not feeling it." So now you have the power to relive any show like new, but also the inability to actually want to watch it. Imagine having unlimited ice cream, but every time you look at it, your stomach says, "Nah, broccoli sounds better." Verdict: this one's a curse. I'll take spoilers, reruns, and the occasional disappointing finale over endless brain wipe mode. Thank you very much. Number 2, perfect art. But only Will Smith. Every artist dreams of this power, the ability to create art exactly as you imagine it. No more sketching for hours, only to realize your majestic horse looks like a melted potato. With this gift, Every brushstroke, every line, every detail would come out flawless. Your imagination made real. You'd basically be the Michelangelo of Instagram. But there's a catch. You can only draw Will Smith. That's it. Doesn't matter what you want to create. Will Smith's face is showing up. Want to paint a breathtaking sunset over the Grand Canyon? Too bad, it's Will Smith's smiling face in the clouds. Want to design an epic fantasy dragon breathing fire? Congratulations, it's just Will Smith with wings. At first, this sounds funny, maybe even harmless. But after a while, it would drive you insane. Imagine being a commissioned artist. Someone pays you to draw their dog, and you hand them a portrait of their golden retriever. With Will Smith's head. Thanks, I guess. And let's not forget, Will Smith himself might not appreciate the situation. You'd basically become his accidental PR machine. Every gallery, every art show, every mural on the side of a building, just his face, over and over. Honestly, it might spark a whole new conspiracy theory. Now, is this power worth it? Honestly, no. As much as I like Men in Black and the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, I don't want to be cursed with making the world's creepiest Will Smith museum. At some point, people are going to stop calling you an artist and start calling you obsessed. So yeah, ruined superpower. Big time. Number 1, mimic anything. But lose yourself. Now here's one that always sounds cool in superhero movies. The power to mimic anything. You could shapeshift into anyone, copy any skill, and basically become the ultimate chameleon. Want to dunk like LeBron? Done. Want to shred a guitar like Jimi Hendrix? Easy. Want to ace every test without studying? Congratulations, you're officially everyone's worst nightmare. But of course, there's a catch. With every transformation, you lose your true self. Meaning, you don't actually have a unique form anymore. You're just nothing. Like a human placeholder, a walking blank canvas. Imagine introducing yourself at a party. Hey, I'm Andy. Oh yeah? Which Andy? Depends. Who do you want me to be? At first glance, that sounds depressing. Who wants to be the guy with no identity? But the more you think about it, the more it kind of turns into a super flex. You're literally the most adaptable person alive. No face? No problem. People will just say, oh, it's the guy with no face, he's cool. And if you can copy abilities, oh boy. Forget blending in, you could take over. You could fly like Superman, fight like Bruce Lee, hack like some shady guy in a hoodie, and still show up to karaoke night sounding like Adele. Sure, you'd lose your true form, but when your true form can be anything, doesn't that kind of make you the ultimate form? So is it worth it? Honestly, yeah. You wouldn't just lose yourself, you'd become everyone. And if that's not a superpower, I don't know what is. That's all. For today, I'll be making similar videos in the future. Subscribe to see them.